Kaushik Balasubramanian. It depends. It depends. Kaushik Balasubramanian.
I have a secret to share with you. I have been deeply in love with not just one, but two women. And the best part, they both were fine with the arrangement. Unfortunately, one day, they got into a bitter argument. Heartbroken, I witnessed before me what seemed like a never-ending tennis rally, back and forth, back and forth. I was hoping and praying they would call it a truce, hug each other. Instead, they both looked at me and asked, Kaushik, who is right? I could only blurt out, it depends. Madam Contest Chair and dearest friends, it took my mom and my wife, yes, the two women, close to 2 weeks to start talking back to me after that episode. For most part of my adult life, I have been the proverbial cat on the fence. To jump or not to jump left or to jump right. Meow. That was cat speak saying, it depends. I had reconciled this nature of mine to two reasons. One, a quote by a famous modern operating system inventor who once said, it depends is almost always the right answer. Yes, it made sense. I wanted to follow it. The second, my zodiac symbol, the weighing scales. I'm a Libran, and I believe the weighing scales represents my attempt to weigh the pros and the cons, until I say it depends. This indecisiveness has brought me pain and embarrassment. 6 years back, when I was in India, my parents were eager to get me married. As part of the arranged marriage system, they wanted me to meet with prospective women. I met the first woman. I came back home. My parents were eager, anxious. Kaushik, how did it go? What did you decide? What do you think? It depends. I met the second woman. It depends. Until I met 12 women. Each time, I couldn't make a choice. My parents were getting impatient. They put down their feet and said, Kaushik, no more, it depends. You better make a choice. Somewhat hesitantly and nervously, I didn't make a choice. It's worked out well so far, but the memory of how I made the choice, not so pleasant. Take even simple day-to-day events. Say I'm at the hairstylist. She gives me a haircut, trying to make me look good for 10 minutes, and then she asks, Sir, how do you look? I say, it depends. I could see her visibly disappointed, but little did she know I couldn't see as well without my glasses on. Last year, my niece called me up from India. Uncle, I've got an admit to the master's program at UT Austin, but I'm unable to make a decision. Please help me. What should I do? Of all the people, she calls me. I had to do my part. And I asked her, what is holding you back? What is it that you're not able to make a decision? She explained, what if I'm wrong? What if I fail? It was at that moment I realized beneath this veneer of trying to make a decision, trying to weigh the pros and the cons, what I had was a deep-rooted fear of failure, fear of being wrong. How many of you have let go of opportunities because of your fear of failure or being wrong? I realized people tend to think a lot like me, but not act, or act without any thinking. Like our first contestant, I made a promise to myself. I decided I would think and act. I told my niece, don't worry, you will come out in flying colors. 6 months later, she emails me that she got a perfect 4.0, the best one can get in her first semester. The next time I'm at my hairstylist, after she gives me a good haircut, and she asks me, sir, how do you look? I'm going to first wear my glasses and say, it's awesome, great job, thank you. And the next time I'm going to witness the tennis rally, the argument. And when they ask Kaushik, who is right? I'm going to take some courage. It's got consequences. But I'm going to make a choice and say, one of them is right. But hey, instead of two women being upset, it's going to be just one. Over to you.